Hey everyone, happy Sunday and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been like forever since I last uploaded a video, and that is because I've been very busy. Like I've been crazy busy, but I'm grateful I just have this little time to upload this video. So check this out. Someone called me. This is a fashion series, by the way. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and it's fashion and life, and we talk about fashion stuffs and about life generally. So, you know, wisdom stuffs about life and fashion tips. So, if you've not seen our videos before, just look up with us in our YouTube channel and go see for yourself. A lot of interesting content and very educative. You're gonna learn a lot. I promise you that. So okay, so quickly to what we have today. I try to make my videos as short as possible, so you don't get bored watching it. So check this out. A friend of mine called me, a lady actually called me some weeks back, and we're just chatting, and she said something. She was supposed to be at an event, and she said she doesn't know what to wear to the event. And checking it out or thinking about it, this is a very common problem with many people, especially the ladies. When a lady says I don't have what to wear, it actually really translates as I don't know what to wear. I have friends, lady friends, that are supposed to be at an event, and like dress up and let's go, and they're like, well, I don't have what to wear. And you look at their wardrobe, and it's filled with a variety of clothes, and it usually translates as I don't know what to wear, or probably sometimes I don't have the right attire to this occasion. So that leads us to today's video, and it's tips to wearing the right outfit. Okay, so there are lots of people, not just ladies, guys as well, who have this challenge of trying to pick the right outfit for the right occasion, and and all of that. Sometimes they're just tired. They won't, you invite them to a program and on occasion, and they refuse your invitation, not because they don't want to be there, but because they don't even know how to start dressing for the occasion. And just to be for your information, this is what one of the things we do at Fashion and Life. We when you call us, we give you directions on what to wear, right things to wear to your occasion, according to the things you have in your wardrobe. So but today I'm just going to give you 7 free tips to dressing the right way. Okay, the first one, I'm going to run through this very quickly, but the first one is have a center of attraction. What I mean by a center of attraction is have one of the items you're going to wear as a center of attraction. So it's either going to be your shoes, or your top, or your pants, that is your trousers, or your skirt. I'm always going towards the male side because I'm a male, but forgive me, this is both for the males and the females. Okay, so have something as a point of attraction. For the ladies, it can also include your bag, it can include your glasses, it can include your watch. Just have something as your center of attraction. So let's pick a shoe for an instance. Let's say you have, let's not go for the random, let's not go for the black. Let's say you have a red shoe and you want to wear a red shoe. Pick the colors that are going to be, it mustn't be that you wear a red top and a red dress or whatever. I did the last video, my last video, I did a video about how to wear corporates, and in one of the points I made it clear that it's not good to wear too matchy things. Don't be too much. If you want to wear a red shoe, don't go wearing a red top, a red trouser, or a red, of course for the ladies you can go away with wearing a red dress and a red shoe, that can go. But I would advise that you rather wear another color, probably a black dress and probably a red shoe and then a red handbag. Don't let the red be too flamboyant, but sometimes it can suit you. It depends on what you're wearing. Okay, so quickly, just have a center of attraction and pick things that are going to match, that center of attraction. It could be your belt, it could be just the top. Probably you love those top, so pick things that are going to suit the top, or the shirt, or the gown, or the bag as a lady, or whatever it is. Have a center of attraction. Once you do that, it's going to be easy for you to pick every other thing else. Secondly, okay, let the occasion you're going to determine what you're going to wear. So by this I mean, if you're going to a wedding ceremony, there are things you shouldn't wear. Of course, there's always a disclaimer, and that disclaimer, I said that in my last video. It's a very important point, is that of course there's no law or no rule guiding what you're supposed to wear, in the sense that you can wear anything at any time. It's your clothing, it's your attire, but there are certain things that make you look better, make you appear more decent and everything. So when you're going for a wedding occasion, there are things that you shouldn't wear. So for example, when you're going for a wedding occasion as a lady, it's not so advisable. You can wear that, but it's not advisable to wear probably a jean trouser and probably a chiffon top, swag, or a polo and then a canvas. That outfit is more for like an outing, probably for a picnic and stuff, rather than a wedding. Okay, as a lady going for a wedding, you should probably adorn yourself with a gown, a long gown, or something else that is occasion wise. And as a guy as well, it's not really advisable that you wear jeans and polos and stuff. At least wear a suit or a senator. Okay, so let the occasion decide for you. I'm sure you get that. Then the number three, or the third one, is have a color preference for the day. Okay, have a color preference for the day. There are some days that are just gloomy. Okay, and probably want to go with the gloomy state of the nature of the day. So you pick probably a brown. What I'm wearing is not a bright color. It's kind of a gloomy color right now. A brown, a black, an orange, a dim orange, stuffs like that. Let the color, have a color preference. Okay, there are days that are very bright and you probably want to go with the bright color. It depends on how you feel. Colors also relate to our feelings, right? Sometimes when you're feeling so happy, most of the time we'll go with a red or a white, as opposed to when we are feeling gloomy or probably angry, most times we'll go with a black. That's why we probably wear black, and white on a funeral day and stuff. So you understand what I mean? So have a color. When you have a color, at least you're limited to those numbers of colors in your wardrobe. So I want to wear, say, a purple. Most people don't really have so much purple in their wardrobe or in their closet. So we are limited to probably 5 clothes that have purple colors on them. You understand what I'm trying to say? So have a color preference. When you have a color preference, it eliminates, because the goal is to eliminate a lot of unnecessary attires in your wardrobe and choose the few that you're going to wear to the occasion or to the event or whatever activity you're going for. So you want to wear a purple, choose the clothes that have a color in mind. That's the point. The fourth one is choose the mood you want to be in. You want to be in for the day. This also relates to the former point. Moods relate to colors and vice versa. Colors relate to our mood. So if you're feeling so happy, sometimes you might want to go with a red, sometimes with the white, bright colors, purple, golden, yellow and stuff. But as opposed to when you're feeling moody. And aside color, the design of clothing also matters. There are times when you just don't feel like appearing so glamorous, permit my language, but you understand what I'm trying to say. You don't feel like appearing in the cloud, in the crowd. Come on, in the crowd, you don't want to be noticed that much. So you pick a design in your wardrobe that is, very simple design, so you can just mix in seamlessly with the crowd. I keep saying cloud. excuse me, with the crowd, and you don't, you go unnoticed. So pick the mood you are in. Sometimes you are in the mood for a jean, sometimes you're in the mood for a plain trouser, sometimes you're in the mood for a chino, sometimes you're in the mood for a polo. These are materials, in case you don't know. Sometimes you're in the mood for a short knicker, sometimes you're in the mood for baggies. Just let your mood choose for you, okay? And then the fifth is, let the function you are going to perform choose for you, okay? Have the function in mind. So if you are, now this is also relating to the occasion, but this is a little bit different. Function in the sense that probably you are the guest, you're going to be a guest at this at this occasion. So what a guest is supposed to be wearing, or a crew to the guest, it's supposed to be different from what the general public is wearing. So let's say you're going for a traditional event, right? Every other member of the crowd, every other member of the crowd can wear something that is not traditional, and they will be permitted. But when you are the guest and you're performing a function in that occasion, you should dress in a traditional way, okay? So as also relates to probably if you're a singer or a minister or whatever it is, you're the guest speaker, you are an honorable guest for the day, okay? You have to dress, it's a must, you have to dress according to the occasion you're going to. Okay, so that's that. And the sixth point is, have the people or location that you are going to in mind. Have the people or location in mind. So what I mean is, there are locations that don't really accept certain things. There are people or organizations or gatherings of people or sets or group of people, you understand what I'm trying to say, that don't accept certain things. So for example, if you are going to the Orthodox church for an occasion and you're a Pentecostal, make sure not to wear a trouser, and make sure to try to cover your hair, make sure not to try to paint. As a lady now, I'm talking to the ladies, make sure to try not to paint your face so much, just look simple and wear a long skirt and stuff, because the people around you are going to judge you, and when they start looking at you with that judgmental attitude, you're not going to feel comfortable. So it's better you just conform to their religion or mindset on time, okay? So let the people around you determine what you're going to wear. So when you're going to an occasion that is made up or filled with elderly people, make sure to wear something that doesn't come off as offensive or seductive, especially same also if you're going to an occasion that is predominated by the opposite sex. Make sure to interpret what you're wearing in the light of their own mentality. Don't wear something seductive, something provocative, especially for the elders. Don't wear something provocative and stuff. This applies to both the guys and the ladies, not just the ladies, okay? As a guy, when you're going to an elderly function, it's not advised to wear what I'm wearing here, a sleeveless or a short hand. If you must do, you have to put something inside to cover your armpits. I wore this today to church because I play in the band, and in my band there are few older people, and the people around. I go to an Orthodox church and at home, so the people around are going to judge you if they see you dressing the same way to church, your armpits showing and stuff. So I had to respect myself. And okay, so I'm sure you get that. Okay, so let the people around you determine. Of course, I'm not saying you should wear something that will inconvenience you to please people, but I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say. Just put them in consideration so that people sitting around you are not uncomfortable or pleased or provocated by what you're wearing, okay? So that you too will will be in peace. All right, and the last point for today, guys, is consider your state of mind. Consider your state of mind. Consider how you feel. So what I mean by this is there are attires that to pull them off you have to be uncomfortable, whether or not you like it. Okay, so for example, I'm not wearing my chain wristwatch, but my chain watch, why I like a, a leather watch is and a rubber watch is that it's it stayed fast on your hand. Okay, as opposed to a chain watch that dangles freely, so you always have to kind of do this each time to place it in position, every once in a while. Now there's a state of mind. Now the one I'm wearing also goes with my golden watch. That was why I replaced it with this golden brown leather watch, but the best would have been the golden watch. Okay, and but I wasn't just comfortable per se. So I just had to wear something that is stable on my wrist. But there's a state of mind I'm gonna be in, and I'm gonna pull that off. So I can always do this, and same with your clothing. Ordinarily I would have worn a suit to church today, but I wasn't feeling like wearing a suit. The suit is gonna make me a little bit uncomfortable, okay, and sweating and all of that. So my state of mind wasn't that of a suit. I just wore something simple, as you can see. That was my state of mind today. Okay, so I wasn't in for an agbada or something. Those are nice when you pull them off, but in yourself you have to have that mental consciousness to always check yourself, and you have to work in a certain manner. I just wasn't in for that. But the state of mind you're going to be, and you can pull that off, fine. So put your state of mind into consideration. If you're not feeling like doing a lot, or just feel like being relaxed, then wear something that's going to make you relax. Same also, especially with the ladies. Okay, there's a lot of clothing that you guys pull off that you have to just be in a certain state of mind to wear it. If you're not in that state of mind, please wear something simple. Okay, there you have it. 7 tips rather to wearing the right outfit. I hope you were blessed and you learned a few things. Please remember to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I'd like you to comment what it is I'm doing that you like or you love, and what it is that I'm doing that you want me to change and stuff like that. I'd appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the end of this video, and hopefully I'm gonna have time to dish out more videos. These past few weeks has been crazy busy for me, man. So I believe the coming weeks are gonna be a little bit easier. So I'm gonna come back with my live series and stuff. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you all.